I got to work on this vent. Here's the kick panel vent. I got to take it apart so I can replace. There's a seal that goes around this perimeter of that butterfly there, and got to figure out how to get that out of there. But there's part of it. It's left right there. So got the new seal. Tells you to remove air vent doors from kick panel. Well, yeah, remove air vent door from kick panel. So let's see how this works. All right, see you when it's done. Okay, just by way of remembering, there's some detents on this, and they go towards the top. So I'm having to take that out so I can slip this door out of there. It actually was pretty easy. Put some PB Blast on it and loosened that up so that I was able to pull down on that pin, and it came out of a hole. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, there it is. Comes out of that hole. So now that door should just slip right out of there. Like so. So there's a pinch type of setup here that pinches the gasket and holds it in. So I'm gonna have to separate that, pull the old one out of there, clean this thing up, paint it, put the new seal in. All right, see you after a while. All right, I got the gauge cluster in, and I decided not to try to put the switches on first. The only one I put on was the oil pressure line coming off the back. Got it tightened down because it's going to be a lot harder to get to that. But went in fairly without a hitch. I taped off up in here so I wouldn't scratch it up trying to get it in. Not sure how it happened, but I did get a little chip right there that I'll have to touch up. I actually have some tape edge that is tucked in behind there because I couldn't get it all out once I had it almost all the way down in. No worries though on that. I got a little bit of a scar on the steering column. Not sure how that happened either because I had it taped off, but in any case, I'll be able to touch those little areas up, just kind of hit them. But yeah, there it is. So now I'm going to install the, I believe the wiper switch goes here, headlight, choke. That would be, what would that one be? I forgot. Ignition. No, that's, I don't remember what that is. But anyway, I'll figure it out. So yeah, this is a deluxe set of gauges. My old gauge set did not have a tach, and it didn't have the mechanical gauges for oil, voltage, and temperature. So anyway, so that should be nice having those. The only thing I did find out for sure though is that the tach, while it may work in this truck, it was really made for an 8-cylinder. So if it does work, and I think it will, it's just not going to read accurately, but it won't be the end of the world. They didn't make a tach actually for the 6-cylinder motor, I found out afterwards. So in any case, my other gauge set would have had to been refurbished anyhow, so I got this on eBay. Fairly inexpensive compared to others I'd seen. So all right, see you in a bit. All right, here we are. We got the instrument cluster in, of course, from earlier. Turns out that this is the headlight knob. This is a windshield wiper and the washer button. This one here is the choke. Of course, the ignition. Not sure what that one is right there, but I'm gonna do some investigating. I don't think it's gonna be used unless I can figure out what that is. So anyway, it's in, looks pretty good. Got all the harnesses hooked up, got the, of course, the choke cables run up there, up high. And the hardest one actually was the speedometer cable. That was a bear. I had to have my little buddy over here, Coleman, who's got smaller hands and smaller arms, could reach up there where I couldn't get it. And he routed the cable up there for me and got it hooked up. So making some progress, trucking along, no pun intended. So all right, we'll catch you guys soon. Later. All right. Got this on. It's the little Chevrolet emblem. It actually just snapped in place. That's kind of easy to do. So we'll be installing that tomorrow. And we've also got these painted up. This is the kick panel vent, and the other pieces to it. That's the gas pedal linkage. So I'm gonna let those dry overnight and be ready to reinstall those. Put a little bit more paint on that. Be ready to reinstall those. Gonna have to get these one of these seals around the perimeter of that butterfly. If I don't end up getting in the pinch type situation there, then I'll probably just silicone the thing on there and call it a day. But anyway, I'll let those sit overnight and do some more installation tomorrow. Later.